and welcome to a brand new series. My God, I sound so enthusiastic, don't I?
I'm the one on the energy drink.
Me, I'm on the coffee. Yeah, brand new series, guys. We've covered the 10 deadliest tournament armies. Now we're going to start looking on the fluffiest tournament armies. And today I have the famous, the brilliant Mr. JT Noble. How are you doing, Jay?
I'm alright, happy to be here.
Great. Well, we're here in his shop, so of course he's very happy to be here.
Always happy to be here, yeah. Having fun.
Right, I mean, we've got you on here today because I have played against you in a couple of tournaments. Yeah. I've played against you with armies that have frightened me, but yet they are the fluffiest ball of anything that comes out of a Games Workshop case, I think. The last time we played would have been Ripping 1,000 points, and you brought Ents.
Yeah, refresh my mind. I think
Ents and Eagles.
I think Treebeard and 7. Wait, Treebeard, 1 Eagle and 7 Ents, something like that.
Yeah, there's a couple of Ents, I think, because you did a lot of stooping.
Yeah.
Him and his stooping
pick up a stone. Always declare you are picking up a stone.
Anyway, moving on. Right, so bottom line is you took this to Ripping. Now, did you have fun?
I did have fun, yeah. Definitely.
Why did you take that army? That army is pure filth. A goblin army can't handle that. Dwarf army, chopping away for hours.
It's one of those, you can have some armies it's going to have a lot of fun against and some that it's going to be evil. I think I played Scott McLeod and I was just hurling Morannons all game. I felt sorry for him. But then I had other people who just, pretty much surrounded me.
Hang on one second, you were hurling Morannons, and I had to nearly threaten you with pain and suffering if you didn't hurl my berserkers and the like.
You got to choose the right ones, haven't you? I was trying to make it awkward.
You were winding me up, right? So, how did you get on in that tournament?
Oh, a while ago, wasn't it? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was back January, February, wasn't it?
Probably mid-table, bottom, I don't know.
We're talking about fluffiest armies here.
Yeah.
Why did you take that army and what intention or what aspirations did you have for that army? Did you expect top table, I'm going to win? Or did you expect bottom table, wooden spoon? What was your thoughts behind this?
I just wanted to have a laugh. It's the opportunity of 1,000 points. We don't get that many of them on the scene, do we? So
okay.
I was tempted at first to put out a big 1,000 point, maybe elf army or something to compete.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really the nature of it. Will wanted to put on something different and have a bit of fun, didn't he? So it was Will who kind of twisted my arm and said, nobody takes something large like the Ents. It'll be amazing to see. Why don't you do it? So I thought, yeah, why not? When the TO is giving you an idea and nudging you, you're like, go on then, I'll stick to that. Let's have a bit of a laugh. So banged them together and there they went. March to war.
What did we play? Did we play 7 games? I think
it was. Yeah, I remember me and you played on a level with a lot of siege towers, didn't we?
Yes, we did. The scenery of that place was amazing. Something
absolutely, yeah.
we covered in a previous video. So you went there, you had a laugh, you brought an army to have a laugh with, and everyone you played had a great time.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So did you? I'm trying to pull words out of you here. Perhaps one of the reasons people take fluff is for the community.
Absolutely, because I think it's very important to realise there's a competitive edge, which is always very good, and the fun. And it's very important to highlight the fun when we're trying to get new people into the community.
Indeed.
So with that, it's when I take the Ents, you're trying to highlight how fun they can be, but also tell somebody else where they go wrong and. I don't know.
I think that is a great thing about our community, and I know that Jind over in Canada just mentioned that in a recent video he just did. The community as a whole is fantastic because we welcome new people in, because we want new people to play. And I mean, when you come back to tournaments, and you've run tournaments here, you've jam-packed this shop with people.
We've had it rammed, haven't we?
We have indeed.
Can't believe it.
And the whole idea for a tournament is the community having fun. There is the competitive element, and that is the nature of tournaments. You are going to have, like to me, ultra competitive people, but when we play people who are new to the game or we play people who we respect that have just brought fluff to have fun.
Yeah.
The level goes up. I think the competitive side, and I'm sure you've been top table yourself before, Areas.
Yeah, it might be on round one.
I love your style. But up top table, when it gets competitive, it gets competitive. But that's between two equally competitive, like-minded people.
A lot of people like it for that style, don't they?
Yes.
I want to beat you this way, you want to beat me that way. And I think it's totally fine, but the great thing about the community, I think, is when an experienced player will teach a new player.
Yes.
And not just tell them how they did it or why they did it, but help that new player improve so they don't have to tell them the next time and challenge them further. And there's a lot of people in this community who helped me. I was not very good at the game and I loved the modelling, but
Still isn't very good of you.
I get better. You know.
Cheers for the coffee. I'm going to be wearing it in a second.
I'm going to kick you out.
Oh no!
But, it is great to have the very good players, bad players.
Yeah.
I'd certainly put myself down there at the bottom, but you'll always have a fun game against me, win or lose.
Indeed. I mean, I've had loads of great games with you, and they've been fun. Now, let's talk about fun. Let's talk about fluff, because we want to bring it back to this. You took an army. Now, Stirling, up in Scotland, for those who aren't aware, does usually around 800 points, good and evil. So you brought your good, yeah, and you did good with your good.
And Aldrin Exile is banging.
Yeah, and you brought your evil, and you did. This is a family show, please.
Yeah.
You did not so good. What did you bring? You brought.
It was a canned / Easterling bit of an alliance. A lot of chariots in there.
So actually, you didn't bring canned. You just brought chariots with canned people on them.
We just canned chariots. So.
And you made a statement earlier to me. You said something that it was fun watching other people play.
Yeah. Like the Grand National, imagine all your horses are going to the first hedge and you just hit it, gone. Every game, just dead. Played World Champion, dead, gone. Straight to the bar.
Was this like 10-15 minutes into a 2-hour game or something?
Yeah, the one against Will were ridiculous. I just charged towards him and it was pew pew pew, dead. Pew pew pew, dead. Engage me in combat, Frandril, Nature's Wrath, boom. I was just scratching my head.
Of course.
Before I knew it, he did one.
So Fluffy isn't always...
Oh, it's not always the competitive, but it creates the moments that you're going to remember. And if you're the underdog against a better army, and you have that moment where Gambri Garn heroics through, smashes somebody, that kind of thing, that's what you remember.
Don't speak about Gambri Garn or Jake Clare, Sam Jeffrey. They don't like my Gambri Garn.
Garn's a beast.
He is a beast. He is a Felby slayer.
Yeah.
Moving on, you've taken a couple of armies like Wose's. Since we're talking about Gambri Garn, do you want to tell us about that army?
So the 400 point Stockport event that just went, I took 400 points over of Gambri Garn, Gwahia, an Eagle and 20 Woses. And that's a fun little list.
Yeah.
If you can be patient enough to stand them and get the blowpipe use out of them while you've got a decent shot, it can be good. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Definitely not competitive, but I gave a few people a run.
Fantastic. Well, listen, JT, thank you very, very much for having us at your shop and B telling us about your fluffy disasters.
Yeah, that's it. Disasters. Fluffy attempts. That's the one. Keep trying.
But the key thing is you go to as many tournaments as you possibly can.
Yeah.
And you have fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing you want to mention to everybody. The more tournaments you can get to, the more people you meet, the more fun you will have. There's a lot of great people in this community, so just put your hand out there and meet them.
Listen, guys, thanks very much for watching, and as Owen would say, like, subscribe, do everything else below.
Do it all.
Do it all, yeah, and look forward to speaking to you again, guys. See you at the next tournament. Bye for now. Cheers, buddy.
You're welcome.